Jai Hind everyone. In the previous lectures, we have completed synonyms related to two letters, that is A and B. And in this video, we'll cover synonyms related to the letter C. So let's get started. Under the video, the first one is covenant. So what is the meaning of covenant? Covenant is something like agreement. The meaning of covenant is agreement. And the synonyms are contract or covalent bond. So these are the synonyms for the word covenant. The next one is colossal. So what is colossal? Colossal is something very huge. So the meaning of colossal is huge. And the synonyms are enormous, huge, mammoth, and then we have massive, behemoth, 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 gigantic or titanic. And then we have elephantine. So this is E here, elephantine, and then gargantuan, tremendous, prodigious, and vast. So let's go through the synonyms of the word again. Colossal, enormous, huge, mammoth, massive, behemoth, gigantic, titanic, elephantine, gargantuan, tremendous, prodigious, and vast. And then the next word is censure. So censure is different from the word censor. So censor, we know censoring, but censure is different, where the meaning is something like criticizing. So the or trying to make someone feel, making someone feel lesser. So it's like that. The censure means criticize or denigrate or lambast, LA, this is L, lambast or condemn or pillory. So these are the synonyms of censure. So let's go through them once again. That is, there are criticize, denigrate, lambast, condemn, and pillory. The next one is contemplation. So what is the meaning of contemplation? The meaning is basically thinking more about something. So if you want to do anything, before doing that, you need to think about the purpose and everything. So having an idea by thinking. So that is contemplation. And what are the synonyms? Meditation and thoughtful. So these are the synonyms for the word contemplation. And the next word is coherent. So coherent means something that is understandable. So when you are talking about something, you should talk in a way that is coherent or that is understandable to the people. And the synonyms are comprehensible, or means which is which is which can be understood. And then we have clear, logical, and sensible. These are the synonyms for the word coherent. So what are they? Comprehensible, clear, logical, insensible. Sorry, sensible. Insensible will be the antonym. And then we have inherent. So inherent means something we have from our birth. So the synonyms are innate, INNATE, innate. And then we have inborn, immanent, and congenital. So these are the four synonyms for the word inherent. Inherent. What are they? Innate, inborn, immanent, and congenital. And the next word is commotion. Commotion means something very upheaval, look, very chaos and everything. So what are the synonyms for commotion? Disturbance, chaos, turmoil. So turmoil, we can see it in, we'll read in the newspapers also about turmoil. So the synonym for commotion is also turmoil. Then upheaval, turbulence, ruckus, pandemonium. So such a big word, pandemonium. And hulabaloo, uproar, UPROAR. And then we have agitation and also perturb, PERTURB, perturb. So these are the synonyms. Let's go through them once again. They are commotion, disturbance, chaos, turmoil, upheaval, ruckus, pandemonium, hullabaloo, uproar, agitation, and perturb. The next one is considerate. So considerate means something, whatever the thing that is considered means it is thoughtful, or you are giving attention to it. So the meanings, the synonyms are thoughtful, heedful, mindful, attentive, vigilant. So these are the synonyms for the word considerate. And change. Change, we know the meaning, and the synonyms can be alter or metamorphorize. Metamorphorize. So we know metamorphic rocks which formed due to the changes in igneous or sedimentary rocks. So that's how you can remember metamorphosize also. And coarse means something that is not refined. So something that is very rough. So the meaning is rough and also uneven. What are the synonyms for coarse? Rough and uneven. And then candid. So we will try to describe some persons like candid, like where they are very frank. So that is the meaning. Frank, honest, bold, straightforward, and forthright. So forthright, straightforward, bold, frank. These are the synonyms for candid. Cajole. So we have already covered this, where we have learned words like bootlicking, wheedle, coax, cajole, flattery. So these are one and same. And the next we'll go through the synonyms that are given here. That is flatter, coax, wheedle, and persuade. Okay, so these are the synonyms. And the next one we have is obtuse. So obtuse is an adjective that means foolish, dunce. If you remember, we have learned one word called doing. What does it mean? Doing. If you remember, please comment in the comment section. And the next one is simpleton, nincompoop, folly, ignoramus, inane. So this inane is different from innate. Innate means that is inherent, whereas inane means who is foolish. What are the synonyms for the word obtuse? They are foolish, dunce, simpleton, nincompoop, folly, ignoramus, and inane. The next one is crude. Crude means unrefined. We know that. And cease. Cease means stop. And then capture. Capture means seize. Then we have collusion. So collusion means something which we do secretly. So the synonyms are secret agreement, conspiracy, intrigue, intrigue, and ploy, ploy, ploying, in cahoots with. So this is an idiom which means the same, that is conspiracy or collusion. And then we have crass. So crass means uncivilized. If you remember, we have learned one more word also, bucolic. bucolic, bucolic, which means one and same, that is uncivilized, unrefined, vacuous, or vacuum. And also the other meaning of crass is foolish. So here we have learned the synonyms for the word foolish also. In the next one we have cursory. Cursory means who is quick and careless. So cursory is to define someone who is quick and careless, and also perfunctory. So in CDS 2 2025, there were two questions where they are related to this word perfunctory. So this word is also been asked in the examination. So what are the synonyms for the word cursory? Quick and careless and perfunctory. And then we have clandestine. So clandestine means very secretive. The synonyms are secret, hole, and corner. So this is the idiom, hole and corner. And then we have covert. So we hear people saying in the movies like covert operations, like it means secret operations. And the next one is furtive, Furtive. This is different from futile. What is futile? Which is barren, which is infertile. So that is the meaning of futile. Whereas it is furtive, Furtive, or concealed, but something that is hidden. And then we have arcane, Arcane. And then we have ulterior, Ulterior, ulterior. And we have camouflage, surreptitious. And then we have uncanny. So these are the synonyms of the words clandestine. Let's go through them once again. That is secret, hole and corner, covert, furtive, concealed, ulterior, arcane, surreptitious, camouflage, and canny. The next one is comely. So comely, it's like a word that has been used in poems to describe beauty of something. So comely means beautiful. And then we have culmination. So culmination, in the A letter video, I've covered so many synonyms for the word culmination, like apex, apogee, and paramount, summit. So there are synonyms, other synonyms also. So culmination means something climax. And then we have abyss, A-B-Y-S-S, abyss means a crack, hole, or fissure. So these are the synonyms for the word abyss. And then we have condemn. Condemn is already covered in this video at the starting. So the censure, for the censure, we have covered condemn also. And then we have despair, D-E-S-P-A-I-R. So what does it mean? It means sorrow. The next word is credible. So credible means give me some credible news or give me some credible information, means that is genuine or that is something believable. So the synonyms are believable and also genuine. And then we have credulous. What is the difference between credible and credulous? So in credible, it is used for something that is genuine, whereas credulous means a person who can easily believe something without knowing if it is correct or not. So it's like a innocent person who believes everything. So that's when we use this word credulous. And the synonym is gullible. So what is the synonym for the word credulous? That is gullible. So meaning making fool of someone. So you're making someone believe something and you're making fool of them. So that is the meaning of credulous. And then we have consensus. Consensus means having a general agreement. And then we have another word called conscience. Conscience. What is this meaning? It means having a thought of what is correct or not, wrong. So consensus is different from conscience, where consensus means having a general agreement. So if there is a group of people who have to decide on something, consensus means everybody has to come up on one particular thing. So that is consensus means. Whereas conscience means ability or our inner feeling, so that we know what is right, what is wrong. So conscience is person related, individual related, whereas consensus is a group related. And then we have caption. So caption means title. The next word is corroborate. So corroborate means justifying something, prove something, or substantiate something. What are the synonyms? Substantiate, justify, and prove. The next one is catharsis. What is catharsis? In A letter words, we have studied religious cleansing, purgation. So that is the same meaning catharsis also has, that is purgation or religious cleansing. The next one is synopsis. S-Y-N-O-P-S-I-S. Synopsis means giving a summary or essence of something. So essence is also a synonym for synopsis. Yes. And the next one, here we have some other, that is boorish. Boorish means uncivilized. And ferocious. Ferocious means who is fearful. And then we have fissiperos. So fissure. If you remember, here we have completed fissure. So fissiperos means that is capable of getting divided. So fissiperos means capable of division. And then we have jester. Jester means a joker. Next, chivalrous. Chivalrous means who is very heroic, gallant, and bold, brave. So these are the synonyms for the word chivalrous. And then we have capricious. Capricious means whimsical. So it means you're playing in order to appeal someone. You're behaving in a way to appeal or to impress someone. So that is when we use the word capricious. So the synonym for capricious is whimsical, playful, quaint, in appealing way. So this is the meaning. What is capricious? The synonym is whimsical. And then we have coddle. Coddle. What does it mean? It means protection, or coddle means protect. And then we have cantankerous. There were so many words which we have covered in B letter video, that is bellicose, belligerent, choleric, and quarrelsome, waspish. So there are so many synonyms. So we have already covered. The synonym for cantankerous is quarrelsome, someone who is ready to fight or ready to argue. And then we have conjurer. Conjurer means magician or wizard. So these are the synonyms for the word conjurer. And then we have confidential. Confidential means something unofficial that you don't have access to. So that is when we use the word confidential. And then we have contiguous. So we have one word called contagious. Contagious means that is spreadable. So contagious diseases means that can be spread by contact. And this one is contiguous. Contiguous means which is very near to us, which is in proximity to us. So please be mindful of the meaning spelling. So here we have AGIOUS in contagious, whereas here we have IGUOUS. And what are the synonyms? Near, proximity, adjoining, contactlinal, CONTACLINAL, contactlinal. And then we have adjacent. So these are the synonyms for the word contiguous. And querulous, same meaning as cantankerous and quarrelsome. And the other word is pugnacious. And then we have crafty. So crafty is also covered with scheming, artful, cunning, canny, wily, sly, vulpine, crabby. So these are the synonyms for the word crafty. And then we have infamous. Infamous means who are miscreants, who does something very bad, like notorious, miscreants. So these are the synonyms for the word infamous. And then we have charisma. Charisma means charm. Someone's charisma, someone's charm or talent. So these are the synonyms for the word charisma. And then we have consternation. Consternation. Oh, please don't confuse with constipation. So constipation is different from consternation. So the synonyms are nervousness, worry, dismay, and overstrung. So these are the synonyms. Let's go through them once again. The synonyms of consternation are nervousness, worry, dismay, and overstrung. The next one is concocted. Concocted. The synonym, the meaning is dubious. We have covered this, and there are some other synonyms, that is skeptical. Skeptical. And also ambiguity. So there is no certainty in that. So then that's when we use ambiguity. So the synonyms for concocted means dubious, doubtful, skeptical, and crabby. So crabby is also same, that is quarrelsome. And then we have remorseful. Remorseful means regretful, mournful, sorrow, that is filled with sorrow. So these are the synonyms for the word remorseful. And then we have connoisseur. Connoisseur means who has ability to judge either in food, in eatery. So connoisseur means who is a judge, discerning judge. And then we have concise. So we also covered this one where we have studied brevity, laconic, concrete, concise, abridged, pithy, terse. So these are all the synonyms for the word concise. And then redundant. Redundant means which is extra but unnecessary. So that is the meaning of redundant. So the synonym is superfluous. And then we have cavort. Covert. Covert means that is secretive, whereas cavort means jump or dance. And then we have chimerical, CHIMERICAL. So that is imaginary. So imaginary, utopia. These are all chimerical. And also there is another word called quixotic. So these are the synonyms for the word chimerical. And then we have congregation. So congregation means religious gathering. So gathering of people for something religious. So that is the meaning of the word congregation. And then we have callous. Callous means feelingless, ruthless, somebody who doesn't have any feelings or emotions. So that is something called callous. And congenial. So don't get confused with congenital. Congenital means innate or something that is there from birth. So that is congenital. Whereas congenial, there is no, if there is no T, then it is called congenial, which means cordial or amiable, sociable, lovely, amicable. These are the synonyms for the word congenial. And the next one is carouse. Carouse is different from callous, whereas carouse means frolic or very funny. Okay, so these are the synonyms for the word carouse. The next word is continuous. Continuous means persistent. There is another word called continual. Continual, what is the difference between continual and continuous? So in continuous, there will be no breaks. Okay, so it is from the starting to the ending, there will be no breaks. Whereas continual means you'll do it regularly, but with breaks. So that is the basic difference between continuous and continual. And what are the synonyms for the word continuous? These are persistent and unflinching. So these are the synonyms. And then we have voracious. Voracious, voracious. Voracious and voracious. Voracious means greedy. Avaricious, rapacious, cupidity, cupid. So these are the synonyms for voracious. Whereas voracious means being truthful. Truth. Voracious, veracity means truth. So that is the difference between voracious and voracious. And then we have remonstrate. Remonstrate means protesting or opposing. So this is the remonstrate, protest. And then we have perpetrate. Perpetration. We know we use perpetration means we are promoting negative things. So that is the meaning of the word perpetration. That means promoting negative things. So this is all for today, where we have covered the words related to the letter C. I hope you have understood the synonyms, and also will in the next class we'll cover the words related to the letter D. And until then, thank you and Jai Hind.